In this video, we're going to be opening up and checking out the new insanely awesome Mezco Superman figure and doing some comparisons and toy photography with other Superman figures to see if this is really the best Superman figure ever. Superman, the Man of Steel, the best superhero, no, the best guy ever. I wish I could be a man like him one day. But for real, I'm a huge Superman fan, so finding the best Superman figure is a pretty big deal. And so I've got this really fantastic Mezco Superman figure sent to me from Entertainment Earth, and we're gonna see if this is the best Superman figure that exists in this scale. So as you could probably guess, there's a whole lot of Superman action figures in this scale. A lot of really good ones, and I don't have all of them, but I do have a lot of them, and I do have one that I do believe is the best one in the scale. So I'm really curious to see if this beats that. So we've got figures like here, the Amazing Yamaguchi figure, which I do love this Amazing Yamaguchi, because it's the new 52 and it's something very different. And I think it's a really cool line of figures, and I think it's just a really cool figure. Very different from any other Superman figure. And of course here, representing Mezco, we've got the Christopher Reeve Superman, which of course is an iconic Superman, and this figure is beautiful. This is a fantastic smiley face sculpt. The soft goods are great, and it's everything you would expect from the Mezco quality. And yeah, it's beautiful. And from Mafex, which is one of my favorite brands ever, is the Snyder Cut black suit Henry Cavill Superman, which Henry is my favorite Superman ever, so of course I'm gonna have a little bit of favoritism here. And also being a newer Mafex figure, it's just, man, it's so good. It's such a great figure. I can't wait till I do another one just like this back in the blue suit, because I want a new blue suit one too. And I'm not really going to count McFarlane, but I do want to give him a mention because they're putting out a lot of good Superman stuff, but McFarlane is really on a completely different price range. And I think they're going for quite a different audience than a lot of these, Mafex, Mezco, Figuarts figures. I think it's pretty unfair to compare, but I want to give him a mention because I love McFarlane and I like this figure a lot. And then what I believe to be the best is the Hush Superman from Mafex. The perfect iteration of everything you'd want from a comic book classic Superman. Articulation is fantastic. Everything looks good. The joints are tight and good. It's just like the cape, wired cape is fantastic. Everything about it is great. There's only two things about it that I wish were a little bit different. One of them is the blue is a little bit light of a blue. Wish it was a little bit more of a more crimson kind of blue, similar to the way it looks in the McFarlane. And then the only thing which I do really wish is I wish it had a smiling face sculpt. It's got this very stoic face sculpt, and then it also has the angry laser visioned face, which is cool, but I want a good smiley Superman. So yeah, obviously there's a ton of other Superman in this scale, but I'm mostly really going to be talking about this guy and this guy, because they're very similar in terms of what they're supposed to be. That classic looking Underoos Superman. I also just think this one's the best. So let's see if this one is the best. So thanks to the really awesome and wonderful people at Entertainment Earth for sending this over to me. They're so good to me all the time, plus they're a fantastic website for pre-orders and getting all of your figures, including this one. So if you need anything, figures, pre-orders, head to the link in my description there. I've even got a discount for Entertainment Earth down there. So please, thank you Entertainment Earth, you guys are the best. So I'm quite curious too, if you have a figure that I missed, that I did not mention, that's your favorite Superman figure, it's the best Superman figure, please tell me what it is. Comment below, I'd love to know. What am I missing here? Superman is my favorite character ever. Absolutely just like the best possible role model if you want to live your life doing good things. Just think to yourself, is this something Superman would do? The answer to that is no, then don't do it. Okay, so as far as accessories go, this Mezco one already wins. Holy crap, look at all this stuff. There's so much. So quickly before I actually go and look at the accessories, just the figure on first glance is amazing. It feels good right off the bat. All the joints are nice and stiff. So far articulation is good. I didn't really do a whole lot with it. And the soft goods feel so good. And wow, talk about new figure smell. This thing smells fresh out of the factory, which is amazing. Obviously we got that fantastic, beautiful squared jaw face, But they did a great job of capturing also a very warm and like friendly looking face. And this is just the one of them, which I think is really important with Superman. So here's the Black Mercy thing, which to be honest is cool, but with a Superman figure, that's not the first accessory that I would think of. And you can kind of wrap it around his body to have him on his chest and stuff, which that's cool. Look at this. Starro, and Starro you can put on his face just like that. How cool is that? That's great. The stand you can either attach right onto his foot like that, which that looks great, or you can take the little actual stand and put that on there as well, and then this is great for flying poses, stuff like that. Okay, I don't think you're quite ready for this. See these little bullet things? They're magnets. You can just stick them right on his chest if you do it right. Hang on. How cool is that? Wow. So we've got some normal laser beams just like this. We've got some really huge epic lasers. And then this is just like a little end to this laser vision thing if you want to stick it right on there. Just like that, which looks great. And then both of these go into this face sculpt. Just like that, or just like that. So that's really cool. Okay, so this is the coolest thing. I had no idea was a thing here at all. Like, so I was opening up the figure and I looked at this sculpt here specifically, and I noticed that there are these tiny little switch thing underneath, and then I saw that there are batteries in the box. So I pulled it out, put the batteries in, and I was like, oh my gosh, are the eyes gonna light up? And yes, they light up. I used this little switch thingy, and you turn it on, and the eyes freaking glow. How incredibly awesome is this? This is the coolest figure ever. And look at all these heads. There's so many heads. We've got multiple like serious faces. We've got two friendly and a smile face. Plus we've got the eye face and the face here that you can put the laser vision in. And then some really super intense faces as well. Like, this is all I could ever ask for. Like, this is awesome. So this last accessory here is the kryptonite thing. So you can pop these little things out and have all these little kryptonites, which are really cool. This is another accessory I think I probably wouldn't really use much of, but it is cool. I like it. Now I've got some little kryptonite accessories, but yeah, there it is. Okay, well, here they are. The two what I think are the best Superman figures. And I just want to say I love them both for what they are. They're definitely not the same thing. They each have their own things that are totally different. As far as just like stuff goes, obviously the Mezco's got the coolest stuff. There's so much cool stuff going on. All the sculpts and the lights, and it's great. It's great. And actually, as I look at these two next to each other, the proportions are weird on both of them when I look at them individually and together, which is kind of funny. As much as soft goods are an amazing thing, I think as far as full body suits, I think I still like just plastic more, because you get little bunch ups like in the top here where there's not a small enough thread and fabric to be as thin as what fabric would be at 1/12 scale yet. You know, that's just not possible. So you get weird little bunch ups, but I do love how it looks in some places. I love the color more on this one for sure. I do also think with toy photography, when I have little joints that stick out on the bottom there, that's what I can use to prop up, which I like more about this one. I don't know, I like them both. And the fact I get the smiley face with the Mezco, also much better. One downside with the Mezco, the foot articulation is not the best, and there's no toe articulation, which actually makes quite the difference. It's a pretty big downside, in my opinion. The toe articulation is a pretty big deal. Those are my biggest things with these figures. I have a plan. I want to take a toy photo with both of them. The same exact photo, one with this figure, one with this figure. We'll see which looks better, we'll see which goes better, and I'd love your help deciding based on that too. So please, help me out. Let's go set up and take the shot. Okay, so here we are. I'm in downtown Cohoes, New York right now. Just taking a very simple shot with Superman and a little kitty. Let's check it out and see what I've got. So here we are, just by a curb. here in the middle of town. Superman's flying, and he's, you know, taking a second to stop and say hi to the kitty. And it's kind of, you know, it's a cute shot. Not very action-packed, but it's cute. And so I have him on the stand with the Mezco thing, actually, which is pretty cool. And I've also got my Mafex one over there. So I'm gonna take the same exact shot twice, with one with that figure, one with this figure, and we'll see which one we like more. It's like 10 o'clock in the morning right now, and I'm waiting for the sun to come from out of the clouds. I had this shot ready yesterday, but I ran out of light at the end of the day, which is my favorite. So hopefully the lighting still comes out how I like it. I'm gonna take a couple separate shots with and without the stand, so I can easily edit that out. And then I'll use my light reflector, which is in here, bounce some light back once the sun comes out, and take the shot. So yeah, that's about it for this. So the sun did not end up coming out, so I took the first shot, and I think it came out great. I grabbed a couple leaves, crunched them up, and sprinkled it over, so it looks like a nice fall day. So I just took out this Superman. I'm gonna switch it out exactly with the other Superman. We'll see how the shot goes. So what is the best Superman figure? To be honest, I don't really know. They're both really great, and also, to be honest, I don't want to decide, and I don't have to because luckily they both exist. But I did really enjoy comparing the two and taking some great photos with them, and I hope you did too. Thank you so much for watching, and if you did enjoy it, please drop a quick like on the video, and also a huge thank you to Entertainment Earth. As always, please head to the description of the video if you want to get yourself one of these bad boys as well. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you again for watching. See you later.